Welcome back to the Paranormal Review, and today we have a video called Frightened Campers Film a Scary Bigfoot Attack 2016 HD. Now, I don't have an original link for this, so please send me an original link if you have one. I'm not sure, maybe if you guys come across that, let me know. Anyways, here we go. Now, just a backstory. This is kind of one of those Blair Witch things, where it's like a found camera scenario where supposedly someone finds a camera and it has a scary footage on it, and there's supposedly two kids that have gone missing. So I don't have to show you like the 20 seconds of titles that pop up here. So that's the backstory, which is also kind of suspicious for me to begin with. If you want to read those yourself, I'll put the links in the description also, so you can see that. I just don't want to have you watch 42 seconds of titles. Anyways, guys, it's kind of suspicious to me because if it really is just found footage, why isn't the camera running on the floor for another hour or two? Why is there only a minute and 40 seconds of footage? Did the creature pick it up, turn it off, and lay it back down? We don't see that happen. So what happened to the rest of the footage? And let's get to it. Okay, so look at the creature. Not very good definition on this video, but the creature does not appear to be super tall. It appears to be about the same tallness as whoever's holding the camera. If you look just in a straight line, I could be wrong, but it doesn't look like it's higher than the camera, or too much lower. So, average human height, 5 to 6.5 feet, somewhere in there, from what I can see. Also, it's kind of hunched over, but it's not hunched over in the traditional sense, if you look at my cursor, most people who say that Bigfoot walks in a hunched formation, kind of the leg is going like this, and then up, and then the head is here, kind of hunched, but not like super, but how this creature is, it's up, and then the head just leans forward like that, like the top of an F. Whereas most people say Bigfoot does more of like this kind of a thing. Who knows if that's true either? But here we go. So they have this creature. And look at the fingers; they're pretty defined. The hair is pretty defined, but okay. So just look at the big bulge on the back. People are saying this is a wolfman, not a Bigfoot, but I kind of think it's not either. This could be from some kind of movie coming up or something. The costume is really good. Let's just keep playing this, okay? It has a lot of trouble walking through the forest. It's like stumbling over rocks over there. It's going up. It's walking pretty slow compared to what you hear about Bigfoots being really nimble and graceful in the forest. So that kind of links up to a guy walking in a big heavy suit where you can't really see very well. Also, that ear looks very rubbery, okay? It's so well defined, whereas if you look at any other animal in the forest, their ears have hair hanging off of them. They're tucked behind other parts of their hair. They're not perfectly defined like this. Okay, I'm not sure which language they're speaking, but as soon as it gets behind this tree, all of a sudden, supposedly it charges them, and then they run away, and then they drop the camera, and either they go missing or they get killed by this creature. We're not really sure what's supposed to have been happened to them, but just watch. So they're zooming in, looking for it. The funny thing is they're back here behind this tree, so now it's growling at them. When's the last time a Bigfoot's growled at anybody, right? Alright, now supposedly they're running from this thing. And now they're screaming, and the thing has supposedly got them. Now, watch right here, okay? It starts growling at them, and then as soon as it starts like chasing them, and like growling like really loud, it doesn't actually move. It stays in that same spot. So what does that mean? Okay, so you see right there where it growls like super loud. You can't see any mouth movement. You can't see it move at all. Usually when something growls like that, even if you just like watch a lion in the forest, they move their head a little bit and they do their roar. It doesn't move at all. Right here. Okay, right. This is after the growl, and you can still see that it's in the same exact spot as it was before. It's not moving at all, and all of a sudden they're running really fast. Also, if the creature wanted to attack them, the clearest line of sight that it had to attack them was right through here. instead of through a bunch of trees. And this scene just gets it more suspenseful and more suspenseful until it's peeking behind the tree at them, in the perfect moment for it to come out and attack them. Whereas if it would have been here, maybe it wouldn't have been as scary, and it would have been more obvious that it was a human. And also, maybe the guy in the suit can't run through those bushes very well. I mean, as we can see, him walking over these rocks and the boulders was very cumbersome. Maybe it would have been too hard for him to come this way to do a full-on frontal attack. So that's kind of suspicious as well. Okay, guys, I want to know when they first saw this thing. I mean, when the camera very first pops on, it's just popping out from behind a tree, okay? Kind of like, okay, Johnny, we're turning the camera on, get ready to pop out from behind the tree, okay, go. I mean, it would have been much more natural if they were filming something in the forest and then that thing came along, or if it was already out here at least. But behind that tree, I mean, even out here would have been kind of suspicious. I would have wanted to know where it was before and why they didn't film it before, all that kind of jazz. Also, again, guys, the question at the end, so this camera supposedly falls on the ground right here or something, or they're still running with it. Why don't they show us the rest of the footage? Did it somehow magically run out of memory at that moment? Did it run out of batteries? I want to know all these details so we can better evaluate if this is real or fake. But my general opinion is that the suit is well too defined. That the creature does not really chase them when it yells and growls at them. It just stands there, and you can't see any mouth movement. You can't see it expressing its anger or its, whatever you want to call that, territory, to territorial control, instinct. You can't see any movement or any reflection of that in this creature's movements. It just stands there and growls, and they start running, but the creature is still in that same exact spot. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna have to say, for those reasons, this one's probably definitely a hoax. And we'll talk to you guys later. Please subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to my survival channel as well. Talk to you guys later.